Hi there, it's Carl again here. Just in a local garden centre today, looking at some of the Acers that are on offer. I kind of like doing this because it's kind of a benchmark for my own, I suppose. Also, you see perhaps unusual things. So this is the renowned Tamukeyama, and what we've done there is they've grown a very, very tall, straight kind of rootstock and grafted it onto the plant about there. So what you've got is something that's very kind of patio friendly, I suppose, but very different to the original plant basically. But garden centres are quite fond of doing this, I suppose, because it gives them something else and something different to sell. Someone wants some height, but they want something that's going to just lace leaf and droops down like that, really. So that can be another option. I don't mind these. I'm not massively enthusiastic about it. I think there's other options to buy a different plant to suit the needs, but nonetheless, there's definitely a market for them. Very, very large Asakazuki there, actually. But as you can see, even the Asakazuki, some of these are quite mature, is suffering from a little bit of wind damage. And again, just to clarify, these are, this is a garden centre. They try the best conditions they can, really. And this is actually undercover. And besides that, they've got this kind of double back fencing, which is supposed to allow the wind to move through it while still slowing it down effectively, which should be better for plants generally. But you look at things like Pieris japonica here, doing very nicely. When you get to the Acers, particularly the more delicate ones like butterfly, etc., they're really suffering. Those are the little seedling ones, actually. They've grown quite a lot, but they're suffering a great deal. But even these grafted ones here are showing lots of evidence of what absolutely must be wind scorch. It's the wind that's doing this to them. So my garlics on the north side of the house has got virtually no damage whatsoever. So I think what they've done, they've got him in a nice, lovely little sheltered spot, but somehow the wind's getting in and really drying the plants out, which is a shame, really. I mean, they'll be fine next year. You could say they're sort of pre-hardened, I suppose. But from a saleability point of view, it's not so good for the nursery garden centre. I mean, my Jordan's got a bit of windburn on it, but you can see, particularly where the new growth is here, definitely got some issues. So I'm not knocking the place, it's not their fault. It's one of those things, they can't completely protect these trees from every eventuality. Actually, I probably would buy one as long as it's in not too bad a condition, because I know they'll do quite well. But then you look further down, and actually some of these, like these Alsopalmosum dissectum's not too bad, so it's just picking and choosing, really. But it's interesting that, with a bit more TLC that I can give to my own plants, I can certainly do a little bit better, I suppose. But just to note, if you ever see plants like this in the garden centre, buy one if they're the right price, if they're reduced or something like that. They sometimes do that. Otherwise, they'll find the leaves will drop, and then they'll have a new set next year. So just thought I'd give you a really quick update. Take care, and as ever, if you want to like and subscribe, that's brilliant. And we'll see you soon. Cheers.